It's never been so easy to be seen, yet so hard to be heard. Really simple sentence, in a way, quite profound. It's something my coach said in a workshop a couple of weeks ago, and it's just been going round and round my head ever since then. So I'm Lisa from Optimum Health, and as my business serves women, supporting them with their mindset to move more, to feel good in their bodies, and helping them with nutrition as well, it's made me really wonder about how true that saying is for us, particularly these days with so much online, all the social media that we have and everything else. And it's really interesting. Whenever we focus on something, we see it more and more. But the truth in that saying has really hit home in the couple of weeks since I first heard it. So it's never been so easy to be seen and yet so hard to be heard. And the way that I've noticed this is in going online to search for things, whether it's something for my boys that they need, or maybe it's something that I'm looking for myself. So there was a particular area of my business that I was looking for support on. Happened to run a Google search looking for that, and all of a sudden my news feed on both Facebook and Instagram were filled with adverts from different companies offering the solution to the thing that I was Googling. And so, without inviting it almost, all these different companies, people are seeing what I'm asking for and what you're asking for in terms of what you tend to prefer looking at on your social media, maybe what you Google as well. And we are seen by so many different people whenever we post on social media. And with clients, I always say, remember that people post their highlights on these platforms. So it can be very easy to feel that you're not living up to the standards of social media land because your life doesn't look like that highlight reel. Your life is a bit more real with more ups and downs, ebbs and flows. But again, you're being seen every time you post, every time you Google. The world is seeing via the power of the internet, which is amazing, but you're being seen. But who is actually listening? Who is hearing what you need? Now, this is something I try to be very mindful of in my coaching. Even in my online coaching, there are ways for people to interact with me when they're going through my online programs, to allow them to reflect on what's working for them, but to allow them to interact with me, to explore how the principles or techniques may work for them or may not work for them, to have that discussion. Because I think being heard has so much power. It gives us that connection with other people. And for one thing, that's as a human race, that's something that we really respond well to. That connection with other people builds us up in so many ways. But also, often when we're heard, that other person can present a question and it helps us to maybe see things in a different way or go to another level of detail so that rather than just being seen in terms of what it is we're looking for, we actually find what may actually help us, what we actually need rather than want. So these are subtle differences. But I'm curious actually, and I just wonder, how do you feel in relation to that saying? So again, the saying is, it's never been so easy to be seen but so hard to be heard. What does that saying make you feel? Do you feel like you're seen regularly in terms of your peer group, maybe where you work, your family, and in this online space as well via social media? But to what extent do you feel heard? To what extent do you feel that those around you, maybe those that you're working with if you have a coach or if you're doing any kind of diet or exercise program, are they actually hearing what you're struggling with? So particularly on the nutrition side, there are lots of programs or approaches out there that will give you a meal plan, tell you to avoid certain foods or do things a certain way. They're perhaps imposing a way on you without hearing the fact that you don't like certain foods. You struggle. Maybe you don't like cooking, you struggle to fit in the time to do food preparation. So if we're not hearing those things, then no, you're not going to stick to whatever plan that is, because nobody's heard the fact or the facts surrounding how your life works. And I'm just wondering as well, not only in terms of what that saying might bring up for you, but what difference would it make in your life if you felt more heard, if you were able to have those discussions to delve a little bit deeper and really sort of be able to explore what it is you're feeling, what it is you're aiming for, and what would truly help you. So it's never been so easy to be seen, but so hard to be heard. What does that mean for you? I'd love to know, so feel free to comment below or message me via my page at My Optimum Health on Facebook or Instagram. And let me know what it means for you. Are you trying different approaches to health and well-being and just thinking they don't work for me, or I can't do this? Or maybe they're bringing up deeper things of feeling not good enough. And is this around being seen but not being truly heard? I'd love to know. I'm not selling anything off this. I'm just really curious for the thoughts that it's triggered in me since I heard my coach say it, what it might mean to you. And hi Sarah, I can see you're watching it. So it was you that said it a couple of weeks ago. It's never been so easy to be seen, but so hard to be heard. What does it mean to you? And what difference could it make in your life if you were actually being heard? What difference would it make in terms of what you do, what you could achieve, and importantly, how you actually feel? So say, drop a comment below or please message me via my pages on either Instagram or Facebook at My Optimum Health. I hope to hear from you soon, and no doubt I'll speak to you again soon via this platform, doing my best to hear what you're saying rather than just being seen. Bye for now. Have a great day.